Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last episode, we finished up the Great Cave Offensive, collecting every single treasure there is and thankfully getting out of there. Now, after a slightly brief hiatus, I apologize for the break for a couple days. I did have all day of work, so it was a bit complicated to get some video in, but now I actually have some free time to spare, so we are going to be getting into Revenge of Meta Knight. The Masked Swordsman Meta Knight disrupted the peace of Dreamland. Take down his airship, the Halberd. Reactor 1, output normal. Adjust the balancer to 0003. Let's raise the anchor. Check anti-gravity plan. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Release the sails. Solo level 288. The time has come. The time to show our power. Dreamland's lazy lifestyle will end. I will rule. Kirby's here. He's flying this way. Oh no, what do we do? He mustn't interfere with our plans. Lord Meta Knight, what is your command? All on deck, prepare for battle. All others, prepare for takeoff. Alright, here we go. So, Revenge of the Meta Knight is a very interesting sub-game. As such, you're on a constant timer. Although the timer, apparently if you run out of time... Okay, this guy's getting annoying. Whatever. If you run out of time, you will lose a life. You can see the timer down there. It's not too much of a big deal, but... Captain Volt, Kirby's infiltrated the rocket valve. What? Throw the heavy lobster at him! There's a bit of dialogue going on in this game mode. We got some more tough enemies here. This guy's an axe knight. I assume this guy's called a spear knight. He's got a spear. Or trident knight. These guys are extra tough. They are Meta Knight's personal guards, I guess you can say. Kirby is just behind the nozzle now. Ready for takeoff now. She can fly at any time. Hurry it up. Where's Heavy Lobster? Kirby is currently fighting Heavy Lobster. Initiate takeoff. We'll blow Kirby away. Okay, main engine ignition. Now, take off. Looks like Kirby was blown into the ocean. That was close. My flying fortress, the Halberd, will now rule over all of Dreamland. But first, a little test. Off to Grape Garden. Alright, we've been blown off the battleship Halberd for the time being. So yeah, we're going to be going through various different courses throughout this sub-game before we actually get into Halberd itself. Don't worry, we will eventually get into it, but for the time being, we're just going to be trying to get back onto the ship for the time being. So yeah, I really like this mode. It's honestly one of my favorites, to be honest. There I go saying to be honest again. But yeah, it's a really fun game mode. Mostly because the high pack, or the high, what's it called? Fast-paced action that this game mode has to offer. Or sub-game has to offer. There we go. Also, the music in this one is great, especially when you're on Halberd itself. But for the most part, it's really just a simple sub-game, really. Also, I should bring it into attention. This is one of the only instances, or I think the only instance, where Meta Knight is like an actual bad guy. Every other instance of him fighting Kirby have either been a test to stop him from doing something that he doesn't understand. Most of the time, possession. He's been possessed a lot throughout the series. I don't know why he can't just get a hold of that. Or it's just Dark Meta Knight, or a different kind of knight. I don't know, there's a lot of knights in these games. I don't know why they're like that, but it's how they are. Gonna be going to a little underwater, side-scrolling, for the most part. Now, as you might have mentioned, there's also a lot of dialogue in this sub-game. There's going to be a lot of dialogue, actually. I went ahead and recorded some voice work for the dialogue that is in this mode. It's not the greatest. I mean, I could have done a bit better, but I'm not really set up to have a, what's it called, a voice work, voice acting work set up right now, I guess you can call it. Okay, it's getting a bit faster. I think we're going to be getting on a warp star soon enough. Or at least the door, because this is going really fast. There it is. There we go. Alright, we got a little boss fight to go into. We'll keep fighter, actually. Alright, this looks a bit familiar. It's Wispy Woods again. Honestly, I think spamming B is probably the most effective way to do it. Wow, we are not giving him any chance to attack. However, it's not just Wispy Woods. Head down here and we fight Twin Woods. Twin Woods is simply just two Wispy Woods put together, probably to make it so that you constantly attacking him doesn't interrupt attacks. Instead of a caterpillar, I think Wispy Woods dropped a caterpillar. They drop Gordos. Oh, there's the caterpillars, right. Spinning attacks, drop some other things. But really, they're not a tough boss because they're just two Wispy Woods put together. Kirby's flying after us.
Okay, main cannons online. Shall we fire?
Fire away! Fire!
Kirby is hit. He's fallen into the woods.
Alright, that should take care of him now. I wonder. Alright, now we blasted into the woods, or the forest section, as I think they called it. I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue there. I don't know why, but whatever. Did I get food? Okay, whatever. Especially this track that I really like. It's just a nice upbeat, like, yeah, music. I think this is also the music, this song specifically, that was used for the Kirby Falcon Punch remix. I think it was. So I definitely remember watching that video when I was younger and watching quite a lot of it for some reason. What is actually over here? Oh, there isn't anything over here. Okay. This subgame also has some hidden areas, specifically in the Halberd section, which we will be getting to soon enough. I think just after this little segment here, we're going to be getting into things. Got bonkers to fight. Thankfully, I don't want to really be using fighter all that much anymore, so I'll just give that to him. Oh, wait, no, this is going to be mixed, isn't it? God damn it. God, really? Really? Come on. Now we can't activate the... You're kidding me. Did that really happen? Wow, okay. Could have gotten at least stone. But nope, we got fighter. The same ability. Okay, does wheel work? I'm going to test this out because I don't know if it works actually or not. I think it might be a later games where it works. No, it doesn't work. God damn it, that's annoying. Mix. Should have absorbed him when he just got defeated. God damn it. That's so annoying. At least we get to have a little fun with wheel at least. Not a whole lot of fun. No, we don't have a hammer. Oh, this is a bad idea. Why are we doing this? One gripe I have with wheel, and I don't know why it's just wheel specifically, you can't jump in wheel. I don't know why it's just base wheel. In Wheelie Rider, you're able to... What's the word? You're able to jump, so why not just in normal wheel? A, I think, just slows you down. Yeah. Holding down A just slows you down for whatever reason. It's really weird. Okay, thank God. God damn it. Definitely want to take fire because actually we want to use fire for this instance because if we hit this fuse, it's not going to do a whole lot. In fact, it'll just blow up and I think damage us. I think there might be a little effect there, but if we use fire on this one, hop into this one, and instead of blasting off, we're rocketed off, which I don't think works all that well, and we're met with Dynablade.
Standard Blade has been shot down.
But Kirby is on the deck.
Relax. We must handle this calmly.
Listen, you lovers. I want you all after that Kirby.
All right, so we've made it onto the battleship Halberd finally after so long. All right, so going forward with this awesome music. Hey, traitor. There we go. We'll be going through pretty much Meta Knight's army, if anything. I don't know why he has... Yeah, no, this the thing is, like, there's no real reason why he's doing this. I think it's just one of the reasons to include Meta Knight into the game. Superstar. The base one, at least. But, yeah, whatever.
That's far enough, Kirby.
Now you will know the power of Meta Knight. Fight.
God, I hope I didn't miss any dialogue. Because the dialogue is listed off on the wiki, so I was able to have a reference for a lot of things. The guys with the big hammer-looking things are Mace Knights.
Looks like Kirby is trying to get on deck. Well then, let's guide him in front of one of the cannons.
I don't know what one of the octopus guys... I don't know what those look... I don't know what the octopus-looking guys are. It's the one name that I don't think has ever really been, like, revealed or anything. Of course, Helper's not being useful in any way whatsoever. He's gonna go away, and there he goes. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hold off on using a fighter for now. Alright, it's down here. Oh, sword! I'll be gladly taking that, actually. Definitely use sword. Alright, we got Poppy Rose and Jew Kid. I think this is the first time we've encountered Jew Kid. No, I think we've definitely encountered him before. I'm not too sure, though. He gives suplex, which actually I want to show off a bit more because I haven't really shown it off a whole lot. I don't remember how I showed it off a bit in the last episode. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I've actually recorded anything. Again, I haven't been able to do anything because of work. It's been tedious.
Have we been found? What is this place?
A little bonus room right here. It's a little secret, I guess you can say. Go ahead and grab ourselves our invincibility candy. Share it with our buddy. Let's get all the way up here. Just charge through a bunch of these guys.
Kirby is now approaching main cannon number 2.
He'll be burnt to a crisp.
We're actually going to grab Beam right here because the boss fight right up here is not going to be all that helpful towards using suplex. I mean, it might. I'm just not too sure all that really. Anyway, main cannon number 2. Also known as the combo cannon in some instances. The main method of attacking is going to be the cannon on the upper segment firing off some bomb or some cannonballs. And the little cannon down here firing off a big laser beam that's going to be kind of annoying. You are able to destroy the little beam. There we go. And now we can focus directly onto the main cannon. There's also an arm that grabs you and tosses you around, like so. But we're done.
Main cannon 2 was destroyed.
The cannon's a wreck. We can't use it. What? How could this be?
Never underestimate the power of Kirby.
Kirby is now heading for the left wing.
You don't think he...
Everyone, we need to keep Kirby away from the left wing.
Whoop. There we go. So I guess this mode isn't really all that long, actually. Because we're almost like halfway through, I want to say. Got some strong wind currents blowing us forward, so we got to be a bit careful. Nothing too dangerous, though. Just go ahead and destroy that. Take that out. There we go. I know I'm rushing through everything, but that's kind of how this game mode, or the sub-game. I keep calling them game modes. They're called sub-games. There we go. I also really like how just this mode is just super fast-paced. And we got Mr. Frosty. I think we've seen him for a while, and he's dead. All right, let's take Frost, or Ice, because we haven't actually used Ice in a while, I think. No, we used it in the last episode, right? Never mind. Whatever.
The left wing is destroyed, damaged to 74% of the wing. We're starting to lose stability because of it. Retract the sails. Give more lift to the left wing.
Hey, where's Kirby now?
It looks like he's inside the cabin now. We got him on the radar. He's in the ducts.
What's he doing now?
He's moving through the ducts now.
Is he lost or something?
Wait, I thought of something.
Now, we could go through this door. However, if we jump up here, we go into a little side-scrolling or automated segment, which leads into this door.
Has he made it to the armory? He has his pick of the lot now.
So yes, we've made it until the armory, which gives us a plethora of abilities to grab, such as Mike, as well as mirror, cutter, plasma, hammer, beam, parasol, and ice. However, I'm going to hold off on using any of these abilities because something interesting going on in the next boss fight. So let's get going.
Are we all ready? Are we really doing this?
I know we'll regret this.
Shut it! Now is our only chance to finish him. This time we will succeed. Heavy Lobster away! Crush him! Crush him!
Looks like our ship is falling apart.
Don't worry about it. Just press on.
So yeah, Heavy Lobster's back. I love this fight song. It's such a nice song. I really wish they would reuse Heavy Lobster in later games. He hasn't really made much of an appearance later on. I think he's only been in this game, actually. Alright, now Heavy Lobster. His fight's pretty simple. There's something, actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my helper because I want to extend... Yeah, here. I want to extend the fight a bit more because there's a certain special ability you can get in this fight. Now we just gotta let him actually give it to us because he actually has to produce it to actually give it to us. Come on, come on. There it is. This little paint globule gets a paint. Let's go ahead and use it.
Captain Volt, Heavy Lobster's eye has been destroyed.
What? Paint ability, you say?
Oh no, he can't tell his left from his right anymore.
So yeah, with paint, Red Lobster gets completely blinded and his attacks are a lot more erratic and he doesn't really know where he's going. Makes the fight a bit easier, but also a tad bit difficult if you ask me. Well, let's finish him off.
Looks like the explosion from Heavy Lobster took out the right wing.
Having both wings destroyed might be just what we needed.
Kirby's climbing around the outside of the ship, heading for the helm.
Alright, so with the left wing destroyed... Okay, so here's the thing. Theirs is a little secretly here. I never knew this because I never thought to do so. If we go over to this cloud specifically...
Kirby's disappeared from the radar.
You lost him? Find him! Do it now!
He's hiding in the clouds, it seems. He'll come out soon.
So yeah, a little secret door heading into a little secret area where you can get some... Ooh, actually, is there a fight here? I don't actually know what this place is. Oh, there is! What do we got? Okay, we got Bugsy and Chef. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty cool. You get a little bonus area. Oh, with a bunch of food. That's nice.
Kirby's moving along the base of the ship.
Not much we can do to him there, but the wind is strong, and it's cold.
And it's high. And it's scary.
All right, you lot.
Alright, yes, we're out on the outside of the ship. Now we're able to just blaze through everything. Wow. So yeah, I never knew about that little spot right there. That was a little interesting. There's also another secret area, apparently like the cabin or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I never actually encountered such an area, and I don't know where exactly it is. It might be a really simple area that I've just not looked into for some reason, but I've just never known where it is. In fact, that is the first time I've ever actually encountered that room specifically over there. So, yeah. Alright, here's the thing. This is going to be difficult to cut into a different part, because I'm not too sure if I want to cut into a different part, because this sub-game isn't actually all that long. Like, it's really not. I didn't really want Yo-Yo, but whatever. I don't know where to cut it off, really. It's kind of a weird thing. There are 7 chapters in this game mode total. I don't know where to leave it off.
No, my secret stash of food and 1-ups! So you are the one hoarded them, you scallywag!
So I think I'll just leave them all as just one big part. Kind of like how the last episode of the Great Cave Offensive was. It's like, it's not that super long of a sub-game, so whatever.
Kirby is heading for the reactor. If we lose the reactor, this is all over for sure.
Never fear. I don't think Kirby can do anything to the reactor. So long as a reflected laser doesn't hit the reactor, it will be invincible.
Don't even say things like that.
Yeah, it's really not a good idea to just say random things like weaknesses when Kirby doesn't know it, but the player does. Alright, reactor core. Now, this fight's a bit interesting as you cannot directly damage the boss itself. And there are different ways of its attacking. Ow, one of which not including... Oh, hang on. Get over here. Okay. So one of the ways is that, with this main cannon blowing off a giant flame wave attack. You got that thing, which is the reflective laser. That shoots where Kirby is currently standing. You can use that to direct the laser into the core itself. I think we'll be able to do it right there, actually. No, not quite. Alright. We just shoot it directly into the core. It deals quite a bit of damage to it. We got these flame boxes that spawn in the lower segment of the arena. Now you want to make sure to angle it so it either hits directly onto the core or it bounces off in a specific way to hit the core. Now I think because of its hitting actually different things, I think the animation lags actually... Alright, let's try right here. I think I'll do it. There we go.
The reactor has been destroyed. All our wheelie power sources are escaping. Ah, what are you idiots doing? All systems failing. Number 3 and number 5 engines are gone. We're junk. Nothing left to do but crash.
Attention to all crew. Evacuate ship immediately.
Ah, the ship is done for. I gotta get out of here. I'm escaping now. Don't think badly of me.
So, now it's time for the rest of you to escape as well.
I will stay until the bitter end. We should finish off Kirby, then I'll escape together.
You are all about to perish. Do as you please. I'm sorry.
Alright, and with that, we've pretty much almost completely annihilated the Halberd itself. The reactor core is done, cannons are done, both wings are destroyed. Yeah, it's not looking good for it. Alright, so, going into here... Actually, this is the helm.
Wait, Kirby! I cannot let you go any farther!
I thought it was something else, never mind. So yeah, here we got a little boss fight with the Knights making their last stand against Kirby. Not gonna do a whole lot, because, you know, it's Kirby. He's kind of... He's a force to be reckoned with. Good lord. There we go.
Lord Meta Knight, please take care. We'll go on ahead then.
Alright, and all that's left is just Meta Knight hanging out in his quarters, I guess. You don't really need much of an ability because he'll offer us one, so let's get going.
This is the end, Kirby. Come meet your doom.
He'll offer us a sword, and the fight begins. Meta Knight. One of the most fun fights in the game. He is really interesting of a fight. He's not really one of the ones who go on and like get right up in your face. he actually takes his time and goes for decisive strikes and backs away from you if you get close. He's got that ability, the Mock Tornado. I think that's what it is. He's got that attack where he just does this attack is where he dashes across the screen a few times. That attack where he sends off a shockwave, though he didn't really do anything there. He's got one more attack. There it is. He'll jump to one side of the screen and send off a huge tornado. Just make sure you get behind him and strike him then. There we go.
I won't let you escape!
Alright, now equipped on a wheelie rider, we have to get the hell out of here while the Halberd's about to literally blow up, but Meta Knight's not going to let us get away with that. Just a few bumps here and there, and he will be dropping a lot of stuff to try and stop us. Hopefully we'll be able to get out here just in time. There we... No! 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 Come on! Really? Did I really screwed up there? Oh my god. You are able to hit Meta Knight, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't think he does anything at all, actually. You've also got 40 seconds to do so, and if you don't get out of here, then you're probably going to lose another life. I don't know if anything special happens if you run out of time, but I think it's just a little, like, thing. Is it? No, I keep thinking that's the end, because it's not. Because it's not. Good lord, I'm an idiot. Let's try this again. I know I'm just stalling at this point, but good lord. Also, this is probably one of the most panic-inducing songs they could ever put in this game. You got an alarm blazing off. You got the hectic music pumping up. Like, it's terrifying. Alright, you know what? The lame way and just jump over a bunch of things. Should be nearing up on the end soon. Here we go. Alright, with Meta Knight's machinations defeated, we've gained access to the final sub-game, for the time being, Milky Way Wishes. So yeah, that went really well, actually. Not the best time I've done. Well, I don't know if it really matters all that much, really. So yeah, we just did that one big go. I think that was probably for the better, to be honest, because it's not a super long sub-game, and it's kind of awkward to kind of divide it into two separate parts. So hopefully it wasn't too, like, fast-paced. I know it was supposed to be fast-paced, I guess. Alright, so yeah, next time on Kirby Superstar Ultra, we're going to be getting started on our final sub-game for the time being, Milky Way Wishes. See you guys then.